to you, and welcome to Freak Out to Chill Out, wherever you are. And in fact, whether it's evening or not, welcome. It's lovely to have you. And this evening, we're going to be talking about joy and its capacity to be a heart opener. So, in difficult times, and sometimes even when times are relatively straightforward, we can feel grumpy with ourselves or with the world, judgmental, unforgiving, uncompassionate, all of those things that tend to shut down our heart and our capacity to love. And also our capacity to be more creative in the way that we respond to our circumstances and respond to the people around us. What tends to happen is when our heart shuts down, we start to feel fear and anxiety, and our capacity to think and our capacity to come up with resourceful solutions diminishes. And it seems to me in direct ratio to the increase in fear and anxiety. So rather than trying to come up with solutions and be creative, we end up getting angry, shouting, if not in physical violence, certainly in emotional violence. And our circumstances don't change. And they don't necessarily change if you're open-hearted, but your capacity to respond to them is much greater. And one of the good things about COVID, about the coronavirus pandemic, has been the incredible creativity and the incredible joy that's found its way onto the internet. And groups have popped up like the Kindness Pandemic, which is a group of, is just a website where people post moments of kindness and offers of kindness. There's another website in Melbourne that is an offering website where people either request or offer help. And people have been offering incredible things. And for me, that when I see things like that, it just gives me joy. And no matter how difficult I'm finding life, when I expose myself to that sort of kindness, I automatically become more joyful. And the interesting thing is that when, even if 5 minutes ago I was feeling anxious and depressed, once that joy has changed and opened my heart a little, I will start to see things in my life that are more joyful and that are reasons to keep an open heart. There might be, I live on a balcony and I have a balcony garden, and this morning I woke up quite grumpy and I could hardly see my balcony garden. You know that grumpiness where you're just over yourself. And then I saw this video on Facebook of this family all together in their lounge room playing a Beatles song. And there's this little girl, she's out the front and she's dancing, and then this very cool dude playing the drums. He must have been all of 8. Equally cool 10-year-old playing the bass, and the dad on guitar and vocals. And the little girl out the front, she was dancing and singing as well. It was just this family coming together, which was what the song was. And it was so full of joy. And it just opened my heart. And all of a sudden I saw the flowers on my balcony and I smiled. And then a little bit later on, I came back to that little grumpiness. And then I got a message or a response from somebody, one of my Facebook friends who'd seen it. And we had this conversation about how cool this family was. And my heart opened again. So there's two parts of this. There's experiencing it for yourself, and there's sharing it for other people to also be lifted. And this is the way that we can come together and lift our hearts, even in the most difficult of circumstances. Another story, and I'll just tell this one very quickly, is a man who used to sing in the Jewish concentration camps, and he used to sing sacred songs. And his capacity to do that not only lifted himself, but lifted all of the people around him. Incredibly, something I couldn't possibly imagine. And yet these people were lifted by the joy in this person's heart and what he was sharing with them. So going forward from today, I really invite you, rather than depending on which side of the fence you sit on, whether you feel like Corona is a conspiracy, or whether you're on the other side, I invite you to comb the internet, not for those stories, but for stories of joy, for stories of beauty, and to share them with your friends with the intention of lifting them in the same way that I do this every day to lift you. So once again, it's time for practice. So please get yourself comfortable and get ready to open your heart. So take a few moments, whether you're sitting or lying. If you're sitting, the idea is to be as upright as possible, to have your feet supported so that they're not dragging on your hips, so that your legs aren't dragging on your hips. To have your back supported and your chin level. If you're laying down, ensure that all those same bits are supported and your lower back as well. Either way, have a light covering on so that you stay warm. If you want to keep your eyes open, please feel welcome to do so. Otherwise, softly close them. You can even just do that slight Buddhist thing of just letting them rest, just slightly open. And I'll start in a minute. Okay. So becoming aware of your body, noticing the position your body is in. Noticing the weight of your body on the surface beneath you. Becoming aware of the movement of your breath in your body and how that feels against your clothes. As you breathe out, allow your body to sink down into the surface beneath you. Each breath allowing you and inviting you to feel more grounded, more anchored. Becoming aware of the sensation of breathing in your nostrils. Observing breath in the back of your throat. Inside your lungs. Sensations of breathing in your belly. In your spine. Sensations of breath in your legs and your arms. Whole body breathing in. Whole body breathing out. And gentle expansion with your in-breath. And the soft relaxation with your out-breath. And now let your awareness move down to the base of your body. Observing your experience at the base of your body. And whenever you're ready, I invite you to allow your intention or your concentration to rise into your sacrum, your lower abdomen. Just observing, sensing. Allowing thoughts to come and go. And whenever you're ready, allowing your awareness to flow up into the middle part of your body, around your navel and behind. Sensing, observing, allowing thoughts to rise and fall away. And whenever you're ready, inviting your attention to rise into your heart area. Once again, observing, sensing, allowing thoughts to come and go as they will. And now I invite you to remember something joyful or beautiful that you've seen or been part of today or in this last week or last month. Just allow those moments of joy and beauty to arise as you keep your attention at your heart. And as these thoughts arise, notice what happens in that space. Notice what happens in your mind. You may notice a smile has formed on your face. Allow a smile to form in your heart. As I invite you to rest in the softness and the stillness of an open heart for a few moments of stillness. And if thoughts come in, just take your attention back to those moments of joy and beauty. Kindly and gently drawing your attention back to your heart and back to joy. Inviting your breath to deepen in your belly. Noticing the skin on your clothes. Noticing once again your feet on the floor, the weight of your body on the surface beneath you. This time focusing on your breath in and breathing wakefulness into your body. Softly and gently, breath by breath, bringing your attention into the present moment. The present moment with an open heart full of joy. And when you're ready, bring your palms together and give them a little rub. Covering your eyes and letting them open into that warm darkness. Allowing the eyeballs to be soothed. And then massaging through your scalp. Drawing the hair away from your scalp. Massaging through your ears, cheekbones, hinges along your jaw, around your mouth, outside of your nostrils, along your cheekbones, and then smoothing from your forehead, over your crown and off your shoulders. And then, if it's comfortable for you, bringing your palms together. May all beings live in joy, and may all beings live in the true joy of their own hearts. And may you live in the joy of your heart, because I think this is how we come together. We come together through joy, in joy. So I hope you enjoy the days to come, weeks, months, and take this with you. Thank you. Good night.